All right, how you doing today? Today we're taking a look at a really cool plugin, Topos, I don't know, T-O-P-O-S. There'll be links down in the video description below, so check it out for the latest deals. There's always deals going on. Obviously, when you're watching this video, they'll be different probably than the time I'm making this video. So just check the link in the description and let's get into this. So what exactly is this? So they call it an all-terrain tone explorer. So we have an input filter, a filter designer, a saturation amplifier section, really nice and crunchy distortions, tube, tapes, all kind of stuff, amp designer, hard clip and fold, different guitar amps, bass amps, telephones, all kind of stuff like that. Actually, the amps, that's in the amp section, so it's an amps as well. And the speaker simulation section, that's where the phone is and stuff like that, my bad. Just really cool stuff in here. Speaker simulation section, speaker designer, speaker map, and then a mix section. So let's just get into it. We're just gonna explore some sounds in this video today. We'll go over the features and stuff like that, and let me know what you think. Let's check it out. So let's play it on this drum beat here before. Turn it on. Now, of course, these are presets I'm scanning through here, and you have to find ones that fit your sound or something that you like, and then dial in with the final adjustments. Check out some of these mixture and mastering settings, basic heat before. Turn it on. This could be good on buses too. I'm thinking on the master mix here, but just for experimenting and see what's going on with this plugin. Okay, so I just threw it on this vocal part here, and I really like what it's doing. Before, let's play the vocal track.
Stop putting up a front, I ain't doing what you want, stop.
Now I have some effects and reverb on there already, but let's just throw it on and see what happens after the fact.
Stop putting up a front, I ain't doing what you want, stop begging me please,
Has a lot nice crunchiness, a lot nice, I don't know what that means, but let's play it in the track.
Stop putting up a front, I ain't doing what you want, stop begging me please, I ain't doing what you want, stop put.
And they have the speaker, this is a preset, and they have the speaker as an acoustic guitar. Very interesting. Let's go around here and see what else we can come up with. Grand piano, let's go there.
Stop putting up a front, I ain't doing what you want, stop begging me please, I ain't doing what you want, stop putting up a front, I ain't doing what you want. Stop putting up a front, I ain't doing what you want, stop begging me please, I ain't doing what you want, stop putting up a front, stop putting up a front, I ain't doing what you want, stop begging me please, I ain't doing what you want, stop putting up a front.
It's pretty cool how you could change the speakers and stuff here. Bigger speakers. We're adding in, I guess it's like adding in two woofers rather than a subwoofer, or not a subwoofer, but the treble speaker and the bass speaker. You can adjust that. You can get darker tone with less high end here.
Stop putting up a front.
And add in the high end.
Stop putting up a front. I ain't doing what you want.
So that's very interesting. Presence, and you can turn it sideways and stuff.
Stop putting up a front. I ain't doing what you want. Stop begging me.
It's very nice on vocals. Go on this bass here before. Turn it on. So you can get some really cool crunchy bass blended in with the dry and wet knob. Do some different speaker emulations, amp emulations. We could do all kinds of things with this. All right, so let's go over the controls and stuff, over the interface, and then we'll get to some more sound demos. So we have the filter on top here, pretty self-explanatory, low, high pass as such. And then we have more control down here as far as the cutoff points, peaks and stuff like that, and a nice visual display of it as well. And we have all these shaping tools we can do with the filter. And then for the amp section, we have these different amp settings here. We have guitar amps, we have pedals, we have studio gear, we have tape, cassette tape, for example. And we can do it this way too. Click on that button. We could morph between them or just go through some ones and find one we like when we're dialing in our sound. We also have more controls down here, emphasis center and stuff like that. And then we have our drive knob, obviously, and then we have our output here. And then for the speaker, we have the same kind of thing. We have bass cabinets, guitar cabinets, instruments, acoustic guitar, that's pretty interesting, monitors, and oddities like 90s phone. Same thing, we could come over here. We could kind of morph between them, which is really cool. And we have additional settings down here for the speaker. And then we have the mix module, which we have the dynamics, and you could visually see that as well over here, the dry wet knob, and then the flux setting. So some pretty interesting stuff. And we can bypass these as well just by clicking on them. Let's see what a bass speaker sounds like, an acoustic guitar. So that's very interesting sounding. Let's turn the amp off actually. And we have these things here where we kind of tilt the speaker which way the speakers and the size and the fidelity of it. As you see, the tweeter is getting smaller. Then we have like two woofers, I guess. So there's all kind of cool settings. Then we have more settings over here. Change the theme, dark. Yeah, this is just, cosmetic stuff here. Light, where we have it on light. There we go, dark and such, and then the default. All right, so let me know what you think. Check out my other videos floating around the screen here. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on other platforms, check my bio, post, or whatever. There'll be other links to other videos there as well. That is all for now. I will talk to you soon.